Can you believe it, guys? Thanksgiving's just a week away. Thanksgiving's in a week. I'm so happy about this information. It's fucking stupid. Thanksgiving's happening soon. Yippee! I don't really have a script for this video at all. I just kind of felt like making it, so I'm probably gonna be rambling a lot. Yeah. Some people, they just gotta be grateful, like a lot more grateful than they already are, and that includes myself. There are many times where I'm, feeling a little down, feeling a little under the weather, but then I think, damn, there's people in North Korea right now, and I feel kind of like shit. I'm not speaking at the mic, I'm sorry. Despite what I just said a little bit ago, that isn't exactly me being ungrateful for the life I have. Just because someone has it worse doesn't mean I can't feel like shit. Which, despite I'm saying that, there's many times where I still feel like shit for feeling like shit, which is kind of dumb. I don't know. It don't really matter too much. But the thing that does matter, and that is a problem, is the fucking people that are just so ungrateful for everything. Like, you'll see on, like, Dr. Phil or some stupid YouTube clickbait shit that, like, those rich people or those teenagers or something that are absolutely spoiled and, like, they can be given hundreds and hundreds or thousands of dollars and just pretend like it's normal. And when somebody doesn't just give them free shit, they get pissed off. You normally, in everyday life, you wouldn't see those people. Like, at least I wouldn't. But there's still those obnoxious assholes that were just raised wrong by their parents. Instead of the parents actually wanting to teach the kid that that's wrong, they just kind of ignore them and just give them anything they want, which, it sucks. Working in customer service really allows you to see that a lot more than you normally would. Before working in customer service, you just think that most people are just polite to those workers because, at least for me, my family is, all like the people I talk to are, it just kind of makes sense. But then you realize, once you work there, no, that's like 60% of people. The other 40% are just either not nice, or they're just flat out rude. Which is really annoying. There's just been many times where I'm just trying to do my job and I'm not doing anything wrong. And then they get so pissed. They get so angry. I don't know what I did to them. They're just having a real bad day, I guess. I don't know. Their boss is upset that his wife's cheating on him. Now he's gonna treat them like shit. And now they're treating me like shit. And it's annoying. It's annoying. In my family, that happens a lot as well. Like, yeah, they'll have a real shit day. And instead of doing what I do, and many others do, instead of just like trying to get your anger out in a different way, or just trying to let it go, what they'll do is just take it out on me or somebody else, which just only worsens the problem and continues it on, because it's not their fault that happened to you. Why would you treat them that way? I don't know, it don't make any sense. It's just this endless cycle of others treating people like shit, because they are treated like shit. The point of this whole ramble is, be the one to stop that. Don't just continue on to that, in that cycle. Don't continue that cycle on and then keep going until you reach a person that will finally end it. Be that person. Because it kind of sucks for that person, not gonna lie. Not my whole life, but for the past multiple years, I've been that person, and it really sucks because you put in so much energy and just so much work in order to just give everybody the respect that they deserve, but they don't give that back, and it's so annoying. I mentioned earlier with my family, I try at least to always treat them like with respect, and I always keep a level head. They don't. They just don't. And just irritating. It's really irritating to have to deal with people like that. I'm not saying it's exactly their fault. You know, they went through a lot of things in their life. And they're treated like shit by a lot of people, but that doesn't mean you have to take it out on somebody else. I went through so much shit growing up, and even still now, but I treat others with respect. It's not like a foreign concept. Whatever, I'm rambling. So back to the message of just being grateful. I send my please and thank yous when I get a gift, and even if I don't like it, I will still be polite, and I don't want to make them feel like shit, because they didn't have to give me that. It's that simple. It's really just that simple. And again, bringing back the customer service topic, like, you realize that many people just don't have that same respect towards you. I know I already said that earlier, I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but at work, there are many people that just don't give a fuck about their job, and they'll just do the bare minimum required.
Nothing more. Sometimes,
but I try to not be that person. I try to put in my all. My manager's like it, that's for sure. But the customers, they don't really seem to appreciate that. I'm not saying there aren't any that appreciate it. Just Monday, actually, one of the customers gave in a good work to my manager because she seemed very clearly new and that she didn't understand the menu, and I was being very patient with her and helping her understand it. And so she just put in a good word for me and said that I was being incredibly nice to her. Which, those people, I appreciate. I appreciate those people a lot. But then there's the people where I give them the same respect, and but maybe I'll just mess up one little thing, and they'll get pissed. They'll get so pissed. So a couple months ago, there was this guy, and I couldn't hear him very well over the speakers because the headsets we have they're usually pretty quiet. And the night before, or the day before, it was raining all day, and my manager said it kind of messed up the speakers. But I was just I asked him to repeat himself a few times, which I get is annoying. But after the second or third time, he was just yelling at me. Absolutely yelling. Of course, I didn't say anything back. I know, that would just make the situation worse. His wife was saying something to try to get him to stop yelling because he was clearly very angry. And his wife was like, she's just a kid, it doesn't matter too much, she just couldn't hear. And my manager even mentioned the rain fin again to him. And I remember the man that was yelling at me, he told his wife, "Shut up, woman." And I'm very glad that happened for drive-thru because I was just laughing. I was having a ball. Even though now I can laugh about it, and even at the time I could, it was still an incredibly annoying situation how I had to deal with that. And it's not just him, there's plenty of worse examples actually. But that one probably fits best with the gratefulness subject. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else. I got Twitter. And, I got an Instagram, too. You should follow, though. Alright. Bye-bye.